Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On my channel, we do mainly Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content. But in today's video, we are going over my May Bath & Body Works and other fragrance and home care empties. I'm sorry, I look a hot mess. I just got back from my cousin's birthday party and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to film this video for you guys. I'm filming this on June 1st, but you're probably going to see it a little bit later in the week. But we have my monthly empties, and this marks the end of my spring project Use It Up. So you guys will see a summer project Use It Up video as well as a spring project Use It Up finale. I kind of want to show you guys my progress that I made. I also want to include an update to my May candle challenge in that video as well. There will be some spoilers, obviously, for my project Use It Up finale and my May candle challenge finale, because you'll see what I have emptied here. Honestly, at the beginning of the month, I was a little afraid about how my May empties were looking. It was like mid-month and I had like one thing in my empties and I'm like, ooh, this is going to be a bad month, but it actually ended up turning out really, really good. So in my non-Bath & Body Works, just other candle brands, fragrance brands, we've got Dove. This is mighty full, and I have to be careful by the way I hold it, otherwise all this stuff tumbles out. And then in my Bath & Body Works bin, we're not looking too bad. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. But we do these monthly empties videos at the end of every month, and I usually post them within the first week of the following month. I've been doing empties videos for a long time on my channel. And then I also do like Project Use It Up intros where I tell you what fragrances I've picked up to use during the summer season or whatever season. So without further ado, let's look at my non-Bath & Body Works empties for the month of May. This is literally overflowing, so let's get started. You guys might want to grab a drink or a snack. I feel like this video might be a little long, but the first thing we used up a full-size mist from Mimic. I know there's just a little bit left, but I cannot get it out because the straw is not long enough to reach all of it. So I'm calling it empty. But this is the scent 52, which is the sweet strawberry milk, which is the dupe of the Crybaby perfume by Melanie Martinez. And this is the hair and body mist by Mimic. My mom actually gave me this one. I think it was like to here, maybe here. It was like somewhere here. It definitely wasn't full when I started it, but this wasn't even like on my radar for using it up. Just all of a sudden, I like was so addicted to this. I was using it up with the hair and body oil, also from Mimic, and I was just absolutely addicted to this. However, I will say for $9.99, this mist is pretty weak. I'm like spraying it 40 or 50 times every time I wear them. So I will say, if you see any of the Mimic products at TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, any of those kind of stores, I guess probably not Home Goods, but Marshalls and TJ Maxx, if you find anything from the Mimic brand, I would recommend paying the extra $10 to get the actual perfume versus the hair and body mist, because this was $9.99, which you're probably thinking, Cami, you would never spend $9.99 on a mist for Bath & Body Works, but like Mimic doesn't do sales, so I'm fine with spending $9.99 on these mists, but definitely not again, at least in this scent, because it didn't last very long. I loved the way that it sprayed and it just smelled amazing. This one has top notes of strawberry, raspberry, plum, middle notes of milk, baby powder, and lotion, with base notes of sugar cubes, amber, and caramel. And I personally did not spray this in my hair. I only sprayed it on my clothes and my skin. And this was a really good powdery strawberry milk fragrance. I really enjoyed this scent, but I would definitely use their perfumes. Their perfumes last way longer than these body mists, and it's like sometimes a $6 to $10 difference. Sometimes they're priced at $16.99, and then sometimes they're priced at $19.99. So would I recommend Mimic? Yes. Would I recommend this fragrance? Yes. But maybe I would invest and spending an extra $10 to get the actual perfume because it's a little bit stronger and more long lasting, but I really enjoyed that. The next thing I used up is a Good Molecules. Ooh, it was upside down. Can you guys read that? But this is the Good Molecules Lightweight Daily Moisturizer. I actually won this in a giveaway and I really enjoyed this. I have enough moisturizers to last me like 3 years because I get a lot of them from an app called Influencer. So I probably won't repurchase this right away, but in the future, I would love to repurchase this. And this lasted me months. And I believe Good Molecules is really, really affordable and inexpensive. So I would recommend this one. It's not too heavy and it doesn't leave your skin feeling like greasy, but it makes your skin feel moisturized. So I would recommend that. Next, I emptied out a Pixie Dust Apothecary Wishing Star candle. I did throw this one on the warmer. I couldn't get this candle to pull out either. I normally don't have issues with the Pixie Dust Apothecary candles, but the last few I've been burning, they haven't been pulling out, but they throw amazingly under your candle lamp. And this is like a dupe of In the Stars from Bath & Body Works, and it smelled really good. So this scent was a thumbs up from me. Next, this bad boy took a while. One thing about Kringle candles is you definitely get your money's worth because I felt like I was burning this forever, but this is the Wisteria fragrance. It was kind of like a light floral fragrance, and by light meaning like a light floral, like not a super like rose, that kind of floral, like in your face floral. But the candle itself was actually pretty strong. This is a 2-wick, and it did get a little sooty, but not too bad. I don't have the scent notes on this one, but I think I would purchase this scent again. But the Kringle scents take forever to burn up. So that's kind of my mistake for the May Candle Challenge, is I was trying to burn up multiple Kringle fragrances, but it just was not possible because those things last forever and you can burn them. Okay, sorry. My mom called. Oops, and now we're crooked. There you go. My mom called, and I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, about the Kringle candles. Yeah, I love the Kringle candles. Most of them burn pretty well, and they last forever. I feel like I was lighting this thing non-stop, and I got a pretty good burn all the way down to the bottom. They didn't like fizzle out on their own, but there's not much wax left, so I didn't want to keep burning it, but I would get this scent again. It was a really pretty floral fragrance. Next, I used up this Blonde Life Brightening Conditioner from Joico. My sister gave this to me. She doesn't have blonde hair anymore. She dyes her hair brown. It was fine. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I definitely like the hydrating formula from Joico much better. So I would say thumbs down, but it was fine to use it up. And that is the conditioner. I'm still working on the shampoo. I used this Bombshell Refresh Dry Shampoo from the brand Pearlescence. I've never really heard of this brand. I just found it at TJ Maxx and it was $6.99. So I'm like, I'll give it a try. It was good and there's nothing left. There's just like air in here. It was fine. I don't know. Yeah, it was fine. I don't know. All dry shampoos work perfectly fine for me. So for $6.99, I'd probably repurchase that. Next, I used up a Dove body scrub, and this was in the scent Brown Sugar and Coconut, and ooh, it's dripping out everywhere. Let me get some paper to kind of wipe it down. I don't know how it's dripping. There's literally nothing left in here. I don't know where it's dripping from. But I got this for like $1 and some change on Amazon. It was like being clearanced out. And this fragrance was amazing. It literally smelled like a cookie butter. Like it was so, so good. And I really liked the formula of Dove. I will say though, it was a little messy. And for my likings for a body scrub, I had to use a lot of it to get that like really scrubby feel that I like. But if you have a little bit more of sensitive skin, I feel like you'd really enjoy this. But big thumbs up for the scent. That was really, really good. I don't know why that is leaking. Oh, something I would never recommend is this OGX Bond Repair. You guys, I need to get a new tripod. I'm sorry for that. This tripod is so broken. I have to like really down angle it and then it like levels out. So if it's a little crooked, I'm sorry. But this OGX Bond Protein Repair, I got this for free from Influencer. And honestly, I didn't even want to use it even though it was free. This is the shampoo. It made my hair feel so dry and damaged. I could not do this. So this is a big thumbs down for me. The only plus was, if I remember correctly, it did smell, yeah, it smells pretty good. But yeah, big thumbs down for me. Not a fan of that at all. You guys, I used up a wax melt. This is from Destination Wax, and this was the lemon chiffon cake. I did win this in a giveaway, and this was really nice. It did have like some sparkles in the wax, which was fun. But this was just a good lemon, like kind of iced lemon pound cake type vibe. It was pretty good. I don't know if this is the scent for me, but it was still good for the scent it was. But I don't think I would like seek out purchasing this specific scent for a wax melt, though. It was pretty good. I used up another Kringle candle. I really enjoyed this one. I actually got this one from Marshall's, but this one did burn a little crazy, a little dirty, and it finally fizzled out there at the end. This is Ginger, Lily, and Palm. I would say this one was about a medium. It was definitely not as strong as that Wisteria one was, and the wicks kind of started to dot out at about the halfway point, so it was taking quite a while for the candle to fully pull out. But I would say I would rate this like a 6 out of 10. Not my favorite. It was kind of like a light floral kind of spa type fragrance. Not my favorite fragrance, but I only paid $7.99 for it at Marshall's. So for that price, I would buy it again, but probably not full price. I used up a thing of Clorox wipes. I use these up all the times. I love these for just a quick cleanup, like on the bathroom sink. They're amazing. Thumbs up, of course, on those. Another thing I got from Influencer. Influencer is an app, by the way, where you do like surveys and you get the chance for brands to send you things. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to have a social media following, but I will say it helps because I'm part of like the pro program, and that's just for having more than 1,000 followers on Instagram. So you can get like more claims, but like my mom and my sister both do Influencer and they get stuff too. So if you're interested, it's on the App Store. It's Influencer, like Ster instead of Cer. And I really recommend it. But yeah, I got these Dawn Platinum Plus Power Suds, and this was great. Dare I say this is better than the Dawn Power Wash? I loved this so much. We do have quite a backstock of the Dawn Power Wash. So I'm going to go through that and then we'll probably start purchasing the Power Suds. This was amazing. I used up, I forgot to save the thing, but I used up a YSL little Libre in, this is, oh goodness, what is this one? It says Summer Freedom in a Scent. It's a blend of bergamot and green mandarin. I thought it was pretty nice. It's orange blossom, bergamot, green mandarin, and lavender. I thought it was a really beautiful summery scent. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I would buy it because I have tons of fragrance, but it was an enjoyable sample. I used up some Ollie sleep gummies. These immunity sleep gummies aren't my favorite just because of the taste of them, but you get used to them after a while. But I use Ollie sleep gummies every night, so I would definitely recommend Ollie sleep gummies, but I would choose just like the regular ones over the immunity sleep. I used up another wax melt. This is the scent Moon Magic from Sensationals. You can just get these from Walmart, but this is raspberry and peach florals. This one wasn't that great, but I did like the scent. It just wasn't super strong, but it was like a perfumey, peachy, kind of fruity fragrance. It was really nice. I just wish it was just a little bit stronger, but this would be good for like a small or medium room. Where I burn my candles in my wax warmer, it's a large open concept area. So I could kind of smell it just in the kitchen, but not much past the kitchen. So thumbs up for the scent, thumbs down for like the actual projection. But if you put it in like a smaller room, I think it would be really nice. I used up 2 of the Scent Theory Crayola collection soaps. These were both amazing. We've got Cherry Red as well as Sunset Orange. This Cherry Red is probably one of the best cherry fragrances I've ever used, especially in a hand soap. And I love the Scent Theory formula. They're a very, very affordable brand and you can find them at Walmart. And this Crayola collection was just super fun. So I would do a big thumbs up for both of these fragrances. Sunset Orange is just like a beautiful orangey fragrance, and then obviously Cherry Red was just a really good like kind of black cherry Merlot type fragrance. So thumbs up on both of those as well. Next, I used up a Dawn Power Wash, and I would never buy this scent again. I thought it was terrible. It was fresh pine, and maybe it's because it's spring, but like when you leave your dishes soaking with the Power Wash, it just smells like a Christmas tree, and I don't want my dishes to smell like Christmas trees. I want them to smell like nice, fresh, and clean. So thumbs down on that one. I used up a lighter. We're always using up lighters in this house. Oh my gosh, this alien goddess Mugler. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember what it smelled like. I was trying to see if I could get a couple pumps out of this one. Gosh, I don't remember what it smelled like, but it was divine. It was absolutely divine. I'll try to throw up the set notes on the screen. Oh, absolutely divine. I loved this. I don't think I would buy it, but it was so good. And I love using up my little fragrance samples. Oh my gosh, I used up another wax melt. Wow, Cami. I was killing it this month. But this is cereal cake over the rainbow. This smelled like Fruity Pebbles, but like a cake version. Like cupcake Fruity Pebbles. It was so good. This is normally not a fragrance for me, but this was very strong. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. I used up a Tree Hut scrub in Bikini Reef. This was a really good fragrance as well. I'm not really sure. I don't remember what this one smells like, but it was like a tropical, like nice kind of fresh fragrance. I really liked it, and I love the Tree Hut scrub formula. And I have good news to report. I am one scrub away from being completely out of Bath and Body Works and Dove and Tree Hut body scrubs that aren't Christmas related. I do have like 3 or 4 Christmas ones, but the rest of my body scrubs are done. So proud of myself for getting through my body scrubs. I finished up this TR Mango from Slatkin. I did get this in PR a long time ago, but I'm no longer, I don't think I'm part of their ambassador program anymore. I just randomly stopped getting emails from them and I don't get PR anymore, which is totally fine. But yeah, I'm not really, I think I have an affiliate code, but I don't know if it still works or not. But I did receive this in PR, so I just wanted to make that clear. But this is TR Flower or TR Flower, Tropical Mango, Moon White Petals, and Sea Salted Driftwood. I had a little bit of issues with the wax not completely pulling out after about like the halfway point, and the wicks did dud out a little bit. So I did have to take some paper towels to kind of get some of the excess wicks or excess wax out so the wicks didn't drown. That's what I meant to say. But this was decent. I would say it was like a medium plus. It was kind of like a coconutty, fruity, floral fragrance. It was pretty nice, but again, these candles are massive and they take forever to use up. So for me to put them in a candle challenge was absolutely crazy. We emptied out 2 Kringle candles and a Slatkin candle. And the last non-Bath and Body Works thing we used up is this Good Molecules hyaluronic acid serum. I don't know, some skincare like this, I can't really tell if it works, but I thought it was pretty nice. And you just applied it over your face and just let it rubbed in. And it was nice. I don't know. I would probably repurchase that again, but I have so much skincare that I need to go through. But that was all of my non-Bath and Body Works empties, you guys. Oh, thank you for sticking with me. This is going to probably be a very long video, so I appreciate you all so very much. But I am so excited to start using up my summer products. Oh, I'm so excited. So stay tuned for my summer project use it up intro. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys empty up in the month of April? Nope, May, not April, May. This year is absolutely flying by. That's why I thought it's now May, but no, it's June. Absolutely madness. But okay, so I cleaned up all of my non-Bath and Body Works empties. So later Cami doesn't have to clean that up. But now it is time for the moment you guys have all probably been waiting for this video. It is my Bath and Body Works empties. And it ended up being a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Sorry, I had to take a break really quick to get myself a water. I am yapping away and I am very thirsty, so sorry if my angle changed. Okay, but let's get into my Bath and Body Works empties. So the first thing I used up is a very messy and destroyed laundry detergent in the scent Winter Candy Apple. This is red apples, crisp pears, and candied oranges. I only use the detergent when I am like cleaning towels or blankets. I don't put them on my clothes because I think that's a little unnecessary. And this stuff can be pretty expensive, coming in at $20, but I got these for around $4 at semi-annual sale, and I definitely would not pay more than $4 for these items because each scent for Bath & Body Works is so hit or miss. There's really good ones and really bad ones. And I would put this one in the meh. It was okay. It definitely smelled really strong coming out of the wash, but as soon as you put it into the dryer, it kind of lost its scent. So I'm like in the middle here. Yes, if you buy it for 75% off because it's good enough. But no, I would not pay more than 75% off. And this one was all ripped when I bought it during semi-annual sale. So that was my first little empty. Next, I used up a sandalwood vanilla single wick. It looks crazy. I'll explain. This one doesn't have scent notes, but sandalwood vanilla was good. I think I ended up putting this one under the warmer. And then my little wax dish, I only have one wax melter dish, and I am someone who likes to have many different scents. So I was like, you know what? I am going to just put some of my wax melt cubes in here and just melt them in here. So this was a good vessel for some of my other wax melts, but I'm going to retire her because she is messy. But that scent was okay. It was like a woodsy, nice vanilla fragrance, but not my favorite, but it was pretty good underneath the warmer. And for most of my single wicks, I will burn them 1 or 2 times to see if they can stand a chance and be up to my standards for a single wick. And honestly, most of the Bath and Body Works single wicks perform so much better underneath the candle lamp. So I give it like 1 or 2 burns and then I just throw it underneath the candle lamp and it's so much better. So that's my recommendation for your single wick candles. I finally used up, I know there's a little left, but we're calling it empty, this antibacterial hand spray and vampire blood. This was in my old car and then I transferred it to my new car and we finally finished it. Vampire blood is such a great fragrance and I can't believe the new spray hand sanitizers are like this thin and they're like that tall. It's absolutely crazy. I loved when they did these sizes much better because these lasted forever. And it expired 2 years ago, but I'm sure it still works. So I gave it a thumbs up. Absolutely love Vampire Blood and I love the packaging with the cute bat with the little bow tie on. So adorable. Next, my husband used up a soap cleansing bar and whiskey reserve. He enjoyed this fragrance and he does like to use the bar soaps from time to time. So I think he would like to repurchase that. He used up two actually. He also used up Gingham Legend. I think he prefers Gingham Legend though over the whiskey reserve. Do they still make bar soaps anymore? I don't know what kind of happened to that, but I feel like they don't make as many bar soaps anymore. And I actually used up one in Calypso Clementine. The fragrance just wasn't there for Calypso and Clementine. It smelled good, but like the actual like scent projection like into the soap, like when you're sudsing it up, wasn't really there. So honestly, even if they still sold these, I probably wouldn't buy them anymore. But I do have like a back stock of maybe 3 or 4 more. My husband probably has like 10 of them because he really enjoyed them at a time. But bar soaps just take forever for me to use up, and I'd rather have the scent and the enjoyment of like a shower gel because this scent projection just wasn't there and it wasn't the super strongest. So I would put a thumbs down for that one, unfortunately. Next, I did use up all of the mini shower gels that I recently hauled from the free body care coupons. I did use up at the beach, always and forever, as well as Sweetest Song. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's because these are like TSA approved and you can like take them on the plane, but the actual like squeezing thing, you had to squeeze so hard that literally every time I just opened the entire cap, I just screwed it off and used that to put on my loofah. But each one of these scents were very pleasant. I was surprised at how much I liked Sweetest Song. I think my favorite form of Sweetest Song is actually in the body wash, so I would like to pick up some more of that. Always and Forever, which is a beautiful rose fragrance. And then At the Beach is a really great summer beachy fragrance. So honestly, I would recommend all three of these. And I'm happy I just got them right out of my collection. So I don't really think I have any more mini shower gels in my collection anymore, which is awesome. I used up, I know it looks like this. It's full of water, so I can't open it to let the air out, but I used up a moisturizing body wash in Champagne Toast. This one was pretty nice. I probably wouldn't repurchase it again just because I've had so much Champagne Toast in my life, but this is bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine, and I'm happy to report the packaging didn't flake off at all either, which is super nice. Yeah, I love, not like, I love the moisturizing body wash formula, but I probably would not repurchase the scent again because it's kind of redundant because I've had it so many times throughout the year. The years, not the year, the years. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, we used up a lot of car fragrances because we remembered to finally change them out. I believe my husband's car got a beach blanket, my car got a beach blanket, and then his truck got an ocean. And all three of these smelled amazing. I would recommend all three of these scents. I was so impressed with beach blanket because usually the only like super strong car fragrances are the men's ones because like men's cologne type scents are usually a lot stronger than other scents like beach blanket, but it was fantastic. And also, I'm happy to report my car fragrance, like the air freshener thing, the hanging one, still smells fantastic. So if those go to semi-annual sale, I'm stocking up because those are amazing. But yeah, actually I would really recommend all two of these fragrances because we got two beach blanket, but they were both a joy to use up. We have another like big product to use up. Two of the concentrated room sprays. If you know me, it takes me forever to use them up. This peppermint sugar cookie has been on its last leg forever. I use this in the kitchen to like spray our garbage can, and then this butterfly was the bathroom spray. This one was okay. My husband absolutely hated this one, so he's very excited that I emptied this one out. I don't think I would repurchase peppermint sugar cookie again because I feel like I don't love foodie scents like as room sprays, but that's just my personal opinion. So thumbs down on peppermint sugar cookie, but big thumbs up on butterfly. This was a fantastic, beautiful fragrance that we just used as a bathroom spray. So I definitely repurchase butterfly, but I'm on a room spray. I am on a room spray no buy because I have way too many Bath and Body Works room sprays. I actually used up a hand sanitizer. I know, who is Cami this month also? Oh my gosh, my hair has been sticking up this whole time, so please ignore that. But I used up a hand sanitizer. I found my hack of how to use up my hand sanitizers, leave it downstairs on the kitchen island next to the hand soap, and I use it all of the time. I'm someone that I wash my hands like 30 times a day, so sometimes it's just easier just to use a little hand sanitizer. So I used up Hibiscus Paradise. It was like that close to being empty. It was about a little over halfway, but it was so nice to use it up. And now I know to leave them downstairs by the kitchen sink, and I will go through many more of these. So I would definitely repurchase Hibiscus Paradise, but again, I'm also on a hand sanitizer buy ban. I cannot buy any more. We used up 3 more single wicks, so that's pretty fun. This orange blossom I was so excited for, and it absolutely dudded out while I was burning. This is pressed citrus, green honeysuckle, and vanilla. However, this was fantastic under the warmer. I could smell it all the way upstairs. This would be like a 9 out of 10 for strength, and oh, I regret not buying more of this candle. It's just such a beautiful orangey, fruity honeysuckle fragrance. Oh, 2 big thumbs up. Absolutely beautiful. Loved that fragrance. Next, I used up a passion fruit and banana flower. This was actually my husband's pickup one time when he was doing a pickup order. He came home with this as well. And this one I actually ended up burning. So good job, Bath & Body Works. This one burned flawlessly. It would say it would be like a medium scent projection, but this is just passion fruit and banana flower. I wouldn't personally rebuy this fragrance because I've had this so many times, but it was really, really nice. And I think I like the mason jar style better for burning. I have kind of a hard time burning these ones and getting an even flat burn, but the mason jars, they burn and pool out pretty evenly. I do still have problems with them occasionally, but I feel like those ones pool out a little bit better. Oh no, I only used one Bath and Body Works 3-wick. Ooh. But I did use 3 single wicks. No, 4. I used 4 single wicks. Let's talk about the single wick first. My mom got this for me at Goodwill for $3.49, and it was the Happy Easter, the perfect spring. This candle was perfect. This one was also strong, 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 medium plus almost high. No problems burning and pulling out until the very end when it fizzled out, but love it. It's a beautiful spring floral. So big thumbs up there. So I did use up 4 single wicks. So as you guys can see, this is all my single wicks I have left. So I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. But I only used up 1 3-wick, which that's okay. And this was the Macaron Cloud. And this was the biggest dud of a candle ever. It barely threw. And it started having really puny wicks at about like here. But then it kind of fixed itself. And then this is what it looked like when the wicks kind of started to fizzle out. One of them fizzled out and then the rest of them were still burning. So I just blew it out and I was like, it's fine. But this one is Macaron Delight, Parisian Spun Sugar, and Pink Berries. This one just wasn't great. I would say in a small to medium size space, it would be okay. But this was like a 2 out of 10. And now I know why Bath & Body Works probably clearanced these out during that like glitch. And I paid less than $5 for this, so it's fine. But I personally wouldn't reach out for that scent again. I used up an exfoliating lip scrub that has lots of dolly hair on it now. Unfortunately, it looks kind of gross. But this is the Sugar Plum Candy. This one was so good. I loved the texture of this one so much. I'm currently using a winter candy apple one, and the texture is so waxy and so sticky, and I hate it. But this texture of this scrub was just like the banana one, and it was a big thumbs up. So I would repurchase that as long as it had that same texture. I only used up one Bath& Body Works soap, but I did use up two Scent Theory soaps, so 3 in total, so that's pretty good. But this is my girl, sea salt and lime. This is chilled lime, fresh eucalyptus and sea salt. If you guys are a true fan and a true subscriber over here in Cammie's Corner, you guys would know that sea salt and lime is my all-time favorite fragrance ever. And Bath& Body Works, if you're listening, please make this into body care. I would continue to love you forever because I absolutely love this fragrance. A good solid 10 out of 10. It's a salty, zesty lime fragrance, and I am here for it 100%. We have only one body care empty besides a fragrance. Besides my like shower products, I used up a mini fine fragrance mist in Poppy. This fragrance was really good. The rhubarb in this fragrance was amazing. And I made some really good progress on the body butter, just not enough to finish it. But you guys will see that in my spring project use it up kind of wrap up video. But this was really nice. I love it. Poppy is a great springtime fragrance for me. It's a little floral, a little sweet, fruity with that rhubarb, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I feel like that's one of my favorite scents. I think it's fantastic. So I'm glad I was able to enjoy it in a mini. 3 shower gels were used up, and I plus the 3 minis. I used up the Brightest Bloom. This was fantastic to use as a bubble bath. This is Lily of the Valley, Jasmine Sandback, Garden Carnations, and Fresh Cedarwood. Such a beautiful floral. If you are not a floral fan, you definitely would not like Brightest Bloom, but I'm a floral girly, so I enjoyed that. My husband used up After Dark. He loves this fragrance. This is Spiced Bergamot, Amber, and Smooth Tonka. I love the mixture of amber and tonka with a little bit of a fruitiness from that bergamot. So he would love to have that again. And then something I absolutely fell in love with, which I didn't feel like I would like this one, but this is Summertime Surf. This is Vanilla Breeze, Sea Salt Sands, and Sunny Coconut. It was just a good coconutty vanilla fragrance. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I kind of wish I saved it for summer project use it up, but it was still nice to use during these spring months. And then last but not least, we've got my 5 wallflowers. I pretty much go through 4 to 6 wallflowers a month. So let's start talking about these. Gingham, absolutely horrible. It was like to hear, and I honestly took it out before it was done. I could never smell this one. This was the worst wallflower I've ever used. So I'm glad I decided to use it up instead of keeping it because I was highly disappointed. So big thumbs down. Next, we use the Vacation Vibes. This was one of the strongest wallflowers I've used in my entire life. We put this in the loft and I could smell it downstairs from the loft, which was crazy. This is Juicy Pineapple, Sugared Coconut, and Golden Orange. It was just a beautiful pineapple fruity blend with coconut. Absolutely fantastic, 10 out of 10. One of the best wallflower fragrances I've ever had. Next, we have Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. This one was good for like the first 2 weeks, but after it got to like here, the halfway point, it started dudding out a little bit and I couldn't smell it as much. And it was in a small bathroom, so I was a little disappointed with that, but that's okay. This is Golden Kiwi, Juicy Starfruit, and Solar Woods. This is just more of a kiwi starfruit fragrance. I didn't get too much of the woodsy notes. It was fine. It just wasn't super strong, so definitely recommend putting this one in a bathroom. Next, we have Honeysuckle and Peach Tea, which I wrote on there. This one was really strong as well. Not as strong as Vacation Vibes, but I would give this one like a 7 out of 10 and would recommend in a small to medium size space. And last but not least, we have Plumeria. Honestly, couldn't remember. I need to start keeping a journal because you guys, I use so many products in a month that it's hard for me to keep up. But this is Pink Plumeria, Peach Nectar, Red Apple, Night Blooming Jasmine, and Gardenia Petals. I can remember that the scent smelled good, but I'm not really 100% sure how long it lasted or if I would repurchase that one. So unfortunately, I can't give you thoughts there. But whew, finally, we are done with my May empties, you guys. I don't know, you guys. I feel like I broke into the 30 the 30 items. That's kind of my monthly goal now, is to use up 30 items. And luckily I have my husband to contribute. He used up I think 3 things. So thank you, husband, for contributing. He obviously enjoys the candles and the hand soaps as well. But I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm going to guess, I'm going to go on the high end, and I'm going to guess that I used up 33 products for me. Cami, it's time to put your spreadsheet on the screen. I have a feeling I used less than 33, but I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to shoot high and think that I got 33 products, or 31, whatever number I just said. Honestly, I can't remember now. I think I said 33, but I bet I was wrong. But I am so proud of myself with the non-Bath & Body Works things. Like, using up a pretty much full fine fragrance mist from a different brand is fantastic. But that is all. If you guys are here all the way to the end, drop a heart emoji down in the comments below, whatever color you would like, because I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are amazing if you sat through this entire video from me. I love you guys all so much. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what products you guys used up in the month of May. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works, fragrance, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button, because it's free to you. Helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!